Hi, my name is Kieran Mungie. I'm a consultant here at ACI, and today I want to talk to you about something you may have heard in the industry, chargeback guarantee, chargeback protection, ultimately the process of moving liability and process around chargeback management away to a specialist vendor. And today that would be ACI under a product or a proposition called Chargeback Indemnification. So what is chargeback indemnification? Firstly, what we do with our merchants is understand their cost of ownership for fraud. And we do the same thing with payments at a broader sense in building out payment strategy. Today, it's all around fraud strategy and what is that ultimate internal cost of ownership. So when we look at fraud management, there are a number of areas that creates cost. The first one is the financial cost of things like declines of chargebacks themselves, even potentially 3D secure authentication issues. So there's a financial cost around managing fraud. Then we have the operational costs, which is the teams that are often put in place around manual order review, managing vendors, managing third parties, and all the sunk costs around training and managing peak. And then often most importantly, we have the cost of opportunity or growth and what a fraud strategy potentially does to your growth of your e-commerce strategy. So we assess all of those areas. We do some modeling internally. We have a very hands-on and deliberate conversation with you around your own strategy, and we define that cost. But then ultimately what we do is that we then charge the merchant a percentage of converted revenue. So conversion is king, yeah? That's our critical success factor for both merchant and ACI. Given our commercial proposition, the basis of our charging mechanism and proposal is around that percentage of converted revenue. And we have an absolute goal and objective to increase that to its highest possible opportunity. For the merchant yourself, obviously conversion is the number one factor. Converting that just basis point extra of revenue, can mean significant millions of currency for you. And that's a real focus area under chargeback indemnification. Now, ACI will take ownership of the process. So, the cost of the fraud chargebacks, the cost of training, the cost of the team, all of those things can be moved into ACI as a specialist, and you can focus on other core areas of your business. So the prospect of moving, an entire strategy and impacting P&L profit area for any merchant is a big decision. So, ACI is fully confident around our technology, our proposition, our expertise, our partnerships, our ability to capture data, and really end-to-end deliver that optimal fraud strategy. Again, focused on cost of ownership, focused on conversion, focused on growth, and the combined profitability and opportunity being recognized between a partnership with ACI and a partnership with merchants. You would maintain a sort of an internal resource that we would work very closely with to ensure that we are in tune with your business objectives, where you want to take your business, and how we as a specialist fraud indemnification provider can ensure that that growth happens together. So as a next step, please reach out to me or my colleagues. We will love to have a further conversation about your current end-to-end strategy, what your current challenges are, how we can partner to adapt to those and enhance and create the best possible fraud proposition going forward, and to reduce your cost of ownership, to enable your growth and really seize the opportunity in the digital e-commerce space. Thank you.